This class is being recorded right now. Do you accept recording your class for Mr. Petit? Hello? Hello? Chewy.
Yes, I do, teacher.
Okay, good. So let me continue sharing the screen again, okay? Because I don't know if Gabo is coming. So, people change their jobs. If they have a double career, it's possible, right? People have a typical schedule from 8 o'clock in the morning up to 6 o'clock in the evening or at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. People also have a part-time job, but mostly students who have 4 or 5 hours or 6 hours in the morning up to noon, probably. And then they go to study in the afternoon or at night, okay? And how many hours, okay? Everything changes according to the country. In my country, it's usually 8 hours, but you can work 10 hours or more here, right? Depending on your job. Okay, now here we have a triple career. This woman is an engineer, construction engineer, but she became a police officer too, and then she switched to become a chef. This is ridiculous. From a chef to a police officer to an engineer? Not fair. It's not fair. Okay, occupations, vocabulary. Who works inside? Who works outside? And who works in both places? Put the words in the chart. Can you add 3 or more? Observe. A chef, a cab driver is a taxi driver. You see?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. A mover, a mover. A waiter. You know what a mover is? A person who transports, okay, things from one home to another home. Okay?
Okay.
A waiter, a construction worker, and a dance instructor. Okay, you tell me, who work inside? Tell me, who work inside? In your opinion, who works
Mm,
inside?
chef,
A chef works
a chef,
inside. Okay, a chef works inside.
a dance instructor,
And a dance instructor works inside too. Okay,
a waiter,
a
waiter.
waiter, well, let me tell you that there are certain restaurants in which they have a space that you can work both, either inside or outside. Example, imagine that the restaurant has like a garden. So
Mm,
if you're a waiter, you can work inside, but you can also work as a waiter outside. You understand?
yes,
Because the waiter takes the food to the street, and there is a boulevard, huh?
okay. Yes, teacher.
The waiter goes to the sidewalk, or there is a backyard inside, next to the restaurant, around the restaurant, and there are tables. So the waiter could work outside. So you have a double possibility. Could you please tell me about the construction worker? Where does a construction worker work?
Was outside.
Outside. Okay, so a construction worker works outside, over here. Okay, but can he work inside? Probably, probably, because imagine that the construction has been already covered with the full walls,
No.
and he continues working inside. You understand? So
Yes.
he could work either inside or outside. So what would I say? Okay, tell me about not only the waiter but the mover. Where does a mover
Mo
work? Inside or outside?
inside and outside.
Inside and outside too, okay? Because when the mover goes to a residence, I mean to a house, okay, the mover is placing the objects here or there inside the building, in the building. So he works inside and outside. Do you understand? And a taxi driver, where does a taxi driver work?
Works
Inside or outside?
outside.
Outside. Okay, he works inside the car, but outside. You understand?
Yes.
Because he works in the streets, and the streets are outside, of course, but inside his car. Okay. Now, any question about this? A dance structure? Here. Well, it's possible that a dance structure could be working on the outside. Imagine that there is a dancing structure in the middle of a street, in a boulevard. Okay? So it's a
Okay.
possibility. And a chef. Where does the chef work? He works inside, generally. Generally. So there are inside jobs and outside jobs. Let me delete all the notes here. All the notes are deleted. Okay? You understand the difference? Okay? Now
Yes,
let me
teacher.
continue with the next page. Page 7. On page 7 you have to guess the story. What is the story about? What is it about? What do you think it is about? Look at the pictures. Look at the
Picture.
pictures. Okay, guess the
Mm,
story. You're gonna think and you guess. What is the story about? Watch the first 25 seconds of the video and you tell me jobs, which jobs is Lisa going to focus on? We are talking about Lisa. Who is Lisa? Lisa is not here.
mm,
Is Lisa here? Which jobs is Lisa going to focus on? Observe: cab driver, a taxi driver; chef, construction worker; dance instructor; mover or waiter. Check it out. Listen. 25 seconds, just 25 seconds, up to here. Okay? And the volume is gonna be off. Okay? No volume at all. Okay? Is this Lisa? I guess this is Lisa. And which jobs is she focusing on? What are the jobs? You see? Okay, you got the first 25 seconds ready to go. You see? Did you see them? It's
yes,
okay?
teacher. It's
Let me
okay.
play the volume here. Let me play the volume here. And let me close this window. And tell me, which are the four? I think they are four. One, two, three, or four. Tell me, which are the four jobs Lisa is focusing on, is going to focus her interview on?
Cab driver.
A cab driver,
Dance instructor.
a dance instructor,
Mover.
a mover, because you saw the mover, and there is an additional one. Which one is it?
A chef.
A chef? Okay. Is that all?
Yes.
No more?
Yes.
Let me check
No
it
more.
out. Who is the chef? Tell me, who is the chef here? Just imagine.
Mm,
You don't know. Who is the cab driver? Do you know the cab driver? Who is it?
Maybe the third person.
Maybe the third person. First, second, third. This is this, the cab driver. You mean this one, right? This.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now tell me the other. Who is the chef? Is this, or this? Let me tell you that
Uh,
there is no chef. No Chef, I guess.
Okay.
Is there a chef here?
No, teacher.
No. Who is it?
Uh, a waiter.
A waiter. A waiter is okay. Okay, tell me, who is the waiter?
Mm,
First, second, third, or fourth picture?
maybe for waiter. Waiter is a man.
A waiter? I don't know. I guess it's a man because waitress,
Is
E-R-E-S-S, is a woman. So what do you say?
maybe for
The
picture.
fourth picture, this one, okay. This is a chef. Okay, this is a cab driver. This is a chef. So this is in your opinion. A cab driver is this one, right? A chef, or sorry, chef, not chef, but waiter. Waiter, I mean the cab driver is here. The waiter, you say that it is the one. Okay. Now, tell me, who is a mover and who is a dance instructor?
Mover is the first person.
The first person. The first person is the mover. And who is the dance instructor? It's here.
The
You see?
yes.
It's here. So, what are their names? Okay, we already know that this is Sasha. But who is Brian? Who is Tim? And who is Chris? You are the one who is going to determine who is Chris, Tim, and who is Brian. Pay attention. You're going to listen. But apart from that, I want you to pay attention that you can do the other exercise, which is watch for details. Altogether, you answer this, and at the same time, you are going to tell me if that's true or false according to this. Check true or false according to what you see or what you listen to here. Here, okay? Observe. Can you read the number one? Can you read number one? Please. Chewy, are you there? Are you?
Tim doesn't like his job.
According to this, it's false because Tim likes his job. Okay? Tim likes his job. I don't know if Tim is the taxi driver, the cab driver, or if Tim is the mover, or if Tim is the waiter. I don't know. But Tim, all of them are happy, 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 and happy. But when you say Tim doesn't like his job, it's false. Tim likes his job. And you're going to, according to what you listen to in the video, you're going to answer, Tim doesn't drive a truck. Sasha works 5 hours a day. Chris works long hours. Chris works at night. Brian starts work at 9. Pay attention. Look at this in your head, pay attention, and listen. Listen and pay attention to the whole video. The whole video, okay? Okay. Can you listen to it?
Yes, chef.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm a film student. I want to make a movie about jobs, but jobs that we usually don't think about every day. Let's take a look at the jobs that make our world go round.
My name's Tim. I'm a mover. I help people move their entire lives from their old home to their new home.
How do you feel about your job?
I really like my job. Every day is different, and there are always different problems to solve. Heavy furniture, expensive items, small staircases. Moving pianos is very difficult.
How do you spend your day?
I pack boxes, carry items, and organize the truck. Sometimes I drive the truck, but that's the easy part. My job is tough sometimes. but it's a lot of fun. I love to drive this big truck.
My name's Sasha, and I teach dance. I usually teach 3 classes a day. That's about 5 hours. I really love my job. I get to meet lots of people, and I help them keep fit and be healthy.
Do you work all day?
No, most of my classes are in the evening. I usually get home late. Would you like to learn a move?
Sure. Woo! Hi, do you have a minute?
Sure.
What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Chris, and I drive a cab.
Do you like your job?
Most days, yes.
What don't you like about your job?
I work long hours. I work at night sometimes, too. And there is the traffic.
Sounds interesting. Hey, can you give me a ride?
Okay, hop in.
Today, I'm with Brian. Hi, Brian.
Hi,
So, what do you do?
I'm a waiter.
And when do you start?
I start work at 5.
Where do you work?
I work here in this restaurant. I wait tables. It's an important job because people don't always have time to cook. They're very hungry and they want to relax and enjoy their meal. It's a difficult job, but I like it.
Those are all interesting jobs. Some of them a little bit tougher than others, but all hard work. Jobs that make our world go round.
Some of them are tougher than others. Some of them are tougher than others. Do you understand that? Some of them are tougher than others. Okay. Now, what do you say? Who is Tim? Who is Tim?
Team
Hello?
is
Number 2, 3, or 4?
Team is the first picture.
The first. Tim is the first picture, the mover. Tim
Yes.
is the mover. So, you say that Tim is the mover. Tim is the mover. I place it here. Okay, this is Tim. Who is Brian and who is Chris? Who is Chris?
Chris is a cab driver.
Chris is a cab driver. So Chris, you suppose that Chris is this, right? Because this is what I saw as a cab driver, right?
Yes.
Now tell me, who is Brian?
Ryan is a waiter.
Brian is the waiter, and the waiter is right here. So this is Brian here. This is Brian. The waiter is here, Romy. The waiter is here, right? This is Brian, okay? The waiter is here. Brian, okay? Right?
Yes,
So
teacher.
this has been done. Let's go to the other. Check true or false according to what you heard. Then correct the false statements. Tell me, what is the first one? The second one, sorry. Can you read it and tell me if it is true or false?
Team doesn't drive the truck. Is false.
It's false because he drives. This is Tim,
Yes.
and he's a mover.
Team drive the truck.
So this is false, and you correct this mistake because he drives. You omit this and you write an S here. Tim drives a truck. You do not use the auxiliary verb and you say Tim drives a truck. This is false for that situation. Remember that you add the final S 4 drives, and you omit doesn't. What do you say
Okay.
about number 3?
Sasha works 5 hours a day.
What do you say?
I think it's true.
You think it's true? Okay. Well, I
Yes.
don't have anything to correct. Now, what do you say about number 4?
Chris works long hours. Is true?
It's true? You say it's true?
Yes.
Okay, Chris works long hours. This means that the taxi driver, the cab driver, who is, this is, no. This is the one. This is Tim, right? Tim is the
Yes.
one who works. It's not the taxi driver, it's the mover. The mover works long hours. And you say that it is true. Okay. Number 5, what do you say? Chris works at night. Does he work at night?
I
Is it true or false?
It's true.
It's true? Sure? I am not so
Yes.
sure about, but I would say works at night. I'm going to check it
I
out. What do you say about the next one? Brian starts work
Stars
at
work
9.
at 9 o'clock. It
Is
is
that okay?
false.
It's false? What time
Yes.
does Brian start work?
At 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m. Okay, so let me check it out. Let me check it out. We check it out this way. Okay, the first one is false. It's already done. The second one is false because Tim drives a truck. Okay, it's okay. The rest, true, true, true. How about the last one? True, true, true. The last one is false because Brian starts work at 5 o'clock. You are right. Okay, you were right. It's okay. So I'm gonna write it here. Okay. Okay. You understand?
Okay. Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's continue with the next exercise, but let me open it completely so that you can see it clear, the book. Number 7, page number 8. On page number 8, you have to give reasons. What are the reasons? Why? Read the sentences below, then use them to complete the chart. What reasons? What are the reasons? Okay, can you read this sentence?
Reason things like his job.
Okay. Do you know? Have you an idea? No? If
Uh,
it is not, we can watch the video again
because he can drive a truck.
because he can drive a truck.
Yes, and he is very busy
It's easy
all
for
day.
him. It's easy. Well,
Yes.
he says that some of the activities that he does are tougher than others. Tougher means more difficult than others. So I wouldn't consider this is an advantage for Tim to be working as a mover. You understand? Because some,
Yes.
I say, some, I'm gonna write it here on a piece of, a sticker here. If I tell you, Tim says that some, uh, sometimes, or some boxes, or some packages. I don't know what is the word that some objects, I would say objects or items, you say items, are tougher, tougher than others, than others. Hmm? When you say tougher, when it says tougher, I'm not sure if it says items or items. I don't know if it's there something, some items are tougher than others means more difficult to be transported. For example, when he was driving, when he was taking the bicycle, he said that. He was carrying the bicycle. Huh? Tougher to be carried. What do you say? To be carried. You understand? To be carried? Huh? Or to be
Mm,
transported? To be carried. Or to be transported. You say some items are tougher to be carried than others. Okay? When you say this.
okay.
But let me check it out. Let me check it out. What do you say about Chris? Chris doesn't like his job.
Because he works long hours.
Long hours. Okay.
Uh,
It's a possibility because he
yes,
works long hours. How about the reason why Sacha likes her job? She likes her job.
because she works 3 times in a day.
Three times, or 3 hours.
Yes,
3 hours.
three
Three
class,
classes. She only has 3 classes a day. Only three.
and she works only 5 hours.
For only 5 hours? Only five
Yes,
hours? Well, you say that she only works 5 hours. Let me check it out. How about Brian? Reasons Brian's job is important.
and he thinks the people enjoy to eat food
Because they don't
and
have time for preparing the food.
prepare.
Okay? They People don't have time for preparing the food. This is why his job is important. People
And
don't have time to prepare their meals, their food. Hmm? Say, he says, people don't have time to prepare the food, to, to make their meals, to prepare their food. You understand? This is why
yes,
his occupation is very important. Huh? His job is important. Why? That's the reason. People don't have time to prepare their food. This is why his job is very important. But let me close this and let me check it out. Right? You have already mentioned something, but what did you say here? Because he works long hours? He doesn't like it because
yes,
he works long hours?
long hours.
He works long hours. Okay, this is a possibility. Okay, I accept that possibility. But what do you say about the other one right here, about Sasha? Because she only works for 3 hours? I don't know.
Five,
5 hours,
five
okay.
hours. Yes,
Only 5 hours. Only 5 hours. Okay, only 5 hours. So it's easy for her, right? So here we have this one, this one. Let me close. I don't know. Let me close this. Let me close this, and let me close this. And let me search for, let me search with the mouse over here. I don't know. Over here. The answers are here. Okay. These are the reasons. Huh? In the first case, Tim likes his job. It's fun to drive a big truck. You said there are different problems to solve. Okay. But I would say the other reason for Sasha, who likes her job, you say Sasha likes her job because it helps people to get fit and
and
to be healthy. It's fun to teach people new moves,
moves.
the movements. Okay. And Brian, the reasons why Brian's job is important because people are hungry and people don't have time to cook. Huh?
To
They don't have time to cook. to prepare their meals, to prepare their food. Okay, that's the main reason. Well, people are hungry, of course, and there is a need. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to this. Let me close this and let me close this, because only five. But you said about Sacha that she worked only 5 hours. What is the main reason here for Sasha to like her job? What is it?
Um,
Sasha likes her job because it helps people. It helps people to get fit and be healthy. But Sasha likes her job. It's fun to teach.
to
Well, it's
teach
fun,
people.
but you said that it is because of the 5 hours she works. It was not the reason. The main
No
reason
reason.
was that the main reason is that she helps. Um, she's having fun to teach people. The
Yeah.
movement. That's it. She enjoys it. She has fun. Okay, that's the idea, and it helps people to get fit. And she feels like self-satisfaction to get people get fit. You know what get fit means, right?
Yes, teacher.
And be healthy because you are losing your toxins in the body, right? You sweat by dancing, huh? By the movements of your body. Okay, so here you are. The other reasons here for Tim to like his job, they are, I said that some items are tougher than others, so not everything is good. When you are a mover, if you are a mover, you have certain things that you have to be careful because they are very important things. Okay, and the other one here, reasons for Chris, he works long hours, he doesn't like his job. Well, what was he said? What did he say here? What did he say here according to this? Okay, let me check it out. Let me open it. And where's Tim? Tim, where is Tim? He's over here. He likes his job. Huh? Is it Tim?
Tim?
Because it's fun. It's fun to drive a
Is
truck. Okay? But I told you that it's kind of difficult sometimes because some things are tougher than others, more difficult to be transported. Okay? Now, let me check it out of here. And let's go to the other. Okay? In this case, here you have the answers. The answers are taken from this place to this place. Let me check it out. I did it incorrectly. I hadn't noticed that here you have the chance to do it. It helps people get fit and healthy. This is reasons for Sasha, right?
Sasha.
It
Yes.
helps people to get fit and healthy, okay? Individually, for Sasha, okay? And it's fun to teach people new moves, okay? It's fun to teach people new moves. So, in this case, it's fun. Reasons Sasha likes her job. Ah, okay. You have one reason here, all together here. Okay? And what
Okay.
do you say for Tim? What do you say for Tim?
It's fun to drive a big truck.
Okay. And what is the other?
Okay.
What is the other?
There are different problems to solve.
There's for example, transporting a piano. But he likes his job. So the reasons to like his job would have this one here. Not this one. There are different problems to solve. This is a difficulty. This is tough work to be doing here. right? To be done. If you're talking about Chris, huh? If you're talking about
Mm,
Chris, what are the reasons for Chris? He doesn't like his job.
is
It's necessary to work long hours and there is traffic.
and there's traffic.
And you see? Look at his face
Yes.
here. Oh God, he's bored because of a traffic, okay? Right? And there is another reason. There is traffic and it's necessary to work long hours.
House.
Long hours, okay? Now, how about the other? What is the other? For Brian.
Brian.
Brian is
People
the
are
waiter.
hungry.
People are hungry. This is the reason why Brian has an important job. Brian's job is important. Okay? People are
Okay.
hungry and people don't have time to cook, to prepare the food. Okay? Now, here we have Brian, here we have Sacha, here we have Chris. Anything that is left? People don't have time to cook. Okay. And very important is, okay. Now, let's go to follow up. Role play. Imagine you are one of the people in the video. Hmm? Don't
Okay.
tell anyone who you are. You're not gonna tell me. Walk around the room and use these questions to ask about each other's job. Guess people's job. Okay, I am going to write it here, okay, on this piece of paper, okay? And you're gonna tell me, uh, you're going to tell me which is the job I have, okay? And then you write a different one, and I'm going to guess your job. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, now, this is my job. I have already written here at the bottom of this page, okay? Now, you start asking me questions like this, okay?
Okay.
Guess,
Do you like your job?
mm, no, I don't like it.
What do you like or not like about your job?
Okay, well, I like driving my vehicle, but I don't like carrying such heavy things. What is my job?
You are a mover.
You are right. I am a mover. You see it here. You see it here? Uh,
Yes, I can see.
oh, you can you see it? I don't
Yes.
know if I, okay. A mover. Okay, now you write down a different job. Write down, you copy another job. And you're gonna tell me, you're gonna ask, I'm going to ask you the same questions or more additional questions so that I can guess what your job is, okay? Now, did you think about your occupation, your job?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, it's ready. Okay. Do you like your job?
Mm, no, I don't like
You don't like your job. What what you don't like about your job? What don't you like?
because I work long hours and I don't have time to eat.
You don't have time to eat.
Yes.
Okay, you work for long hours and you don't have time to eat. Probably you are a cab driver. Are you a cab driver?
Yes, and I'm a cab driver.
You are right. Okay, good. You told me the same ideas that were in the video. You have to work long hours. Okay, so yeah, you have to spend a long time in the traffic. You don't like traffic at all. This is a reason why. Okay, Now, but you could have been a waiter too, because sometimes it is necessary to work long hours for a waiter, you know? So, uh, cab driver is not the only one who is worried about it. Look at it. Look at this girl's face. But this is a waitress in English.
Waitress.
In English, you have two possibilities. One possibility that you are a man, another possibility you are a woman. For men, you say waiter is for a man. Here in America, you can use either for men or for women, but waitress is for a woman, okay? A waitress is for a woman and a waiter is for a man. But if you go to, no, I don't know if it is here in America that even a man or a woman could be a waiter. Man or woman. I really don't know, but I will have to search it out. Because sometimes if you go to England, you have to mention waitress or waiter, depending on if it is a man or a woman. But if you go to the United States or Canada, you can say a waiter, even if you are a man or a woman, the same. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, observe. In this case, well, for both, it's necessary working long hours, right? The same as traffic, I mean, the same, the problem have, the problems taxi drivers or cab drivers have, okay? That they have to work for long hours, sometimes very late at night, okay? Now, any question about this?
No, teacher,
No,
it's
no, no,
okay.
no? Okay, now let me check it out. Let me check this out, okay. So this is a role play, and we continue on the following page, which is page 9. On the page 9 is the last page of this unit in the video resource book. Okay, I guess, is it? Yeah, it's the last page of this video resource book, page 9. But it's the most difficult to find out. But I guess you can find out what they said. Could you please tell me what they said? Do you remember what they said? Watch the video and complete the conversation. Then practice it. Imagine this.
Mm,
Hi, do you have a minute? What does Chris say? Let me check it out. You're going to listen to it. Huh? And you pay
okay.
much attention. Huh? Do you want to listen to it?
Yes,
Do you?
teacher.
Sure. Okay, let
Sure.
me, the answers are here, but you're going to check if your answers, which are going to be here in your head, are correct or not. Okay, I'm going to place it here. And this is the part when the taxi driver says something to Chris. No, Lisa. Chris is the taxi driver, huh? The cab driver, I guess. Is Chris the cab driver?
Mm,
Yeah,
yes.
Christopher. Okay, now pay attention. I guess Chris is round here, but I'm not sure. Is it Chris here? I don't know. No, Chris is here. Our Chris is here. Well, by the end of this, okay? Oh, you have a minute? Okay. Okay. Here. This is the end. The end for the instructor, the dance instructor.
Hi, do you have a minute?
Sure.
What did, do you have a minute?
Sure.
Ah, the answer is sure. Sure. S-U-R-E.
Yeah.
Okay.
E.
I'm going to let it go completely, and you're gonna keep in mind, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. 5. Is it okay?
Okay.
Put in your memory 5 words, which are this, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Listen.
What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Chris, and I drive a cab.
Do you like your job?
Most days, yes.
Okay. It got up to here. Most. What did he say? Don't you remember?
No, teacher.
Okay, days. He said days here. Most days, yes.
Okay.
Do you remember this? What's your name and what?
Do you do?
Okay, do you do? Okay, you have 2 here. My name is Chris and I
Drive a cab.
drive a cab. Okay,
Mm, do you like your job?
that's correct. Do you like your job? Most days. He said most days, yes. Most days, yes. Okay,
Okay.
let's continue with the next one. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is it okay? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 for you?
6.
And I stopped 6. Okay, 2 additional.
Yes.
So you say you're gonna get in memory 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to here. And this one is 7, and this one is 8 and 9. How about if
Okay.
I divide up to here? Because there is a period here. Stop. Let's stop here. 4. Only 4. I'm going to stop here. Okay? Remember
Okay.
this. What ta 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 about your job? I work ta 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 ta. I have them in my memory. But you do? Pay attention.
What don't you like about your job?
I work long hours. I work at night sometimes, too.
Okay, I got up to here. Tell me, what is it here? What is it here? It's a negative question.
What?
A
Mm,
negative question. Negative. This is the same, but that is enough. It's a
one
question,
didn't.
but it is not negative.
One don't you like?
What don't you like about your
Like
job?
about your.
What don't you like about your job? What does Chris say?
I work long hours.
Long hours. And then I
I
work
I work night too.
at night,
At night too.
but he said an additional word, which was, I think it was sometimes. I work. I sometimes work. I work. No, it was not sometimes. There was an additional word. Let me go back to this here so that you can find out what it is completely. Pay attention.
Hi, do you have a minute?
Sure.
What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Chris, and I drive a cab.
Do you like your job?
Most days, yes.
What don't you like about your job?
I work long hours. I work at night sometimes, too. And there is the traffic.
Sounds interesting. Hey, can you give me a ride?
Okay.
Okay, so what did he say? What don't, okay, Lisa said, what don't you like about your job? I work
Long hours.
long hours. I work
At night.
at night, sometimes too.
Times two.
Sometimes too. The problem is that I cannot find sometimes here. And
There is the traffic.
there's the traffic. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. From the beginning, from this here. From this here is sure. From this
Do.
here is, what do you
Do you
do?
do?
Okay, from this here is, my name is Chris and
I drive
I
a cab.
drive a cab. I drive a cab. Okay, from this here you say, Lisa,
Do you like your job?
do you like your job? Do you like your job? It's okay. And what do you say here?
Most day, yes.
Most days, yes. Most days, yes. Days. And what is the other?
What don't you like about your job?
What don't you like about your job?
Don't.
Is correct. And what about the other?
I work long hours.
I work long
I
hours. Okay, let me check it out here. I work long hours. What is
I
next?
work at night sometimes
I work
too,
at night sometimes too. And what is next?
and there
And
is the traffic.
there's the traffic, man. There is a traffic. Ah, there's a traffic. Y hay un tráfico, pana. Qué horror. Esa es la idea. Okay, that's the problem I have. Okay, now, do you understand the whole thing? Fíjate que a veces es difícil captar estos monos, ¿eh? Estudiarlos, qué bárbaro. Hablo muy enrollado a veces, ¿eh? Pero sí se le entiende al final. Todo es cuestión de practicar, practicar el oído. All you have to do is be practicing and listening again and again and repeating again and again. And that's the way you're going to get it. Y esa forma es que lo vas a lograr. No hay otra. Practice makes perfect. ¿Sabe qué significa practice makes perfect?
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect.
La práctica es perfecto.
La práctica es la que hace el maestro.
Ah, ok.
Bueno, la práctica es la que hace el dominio. La práctica hace la perfección. Con la práctica logras lo que necesitas. Yo no sé cuál es el refrán que utilizan aquí en México, pero en Venezuela decimos, la práctica es el maestro. Hace al maestro. Y para un gringo vendría a ser practice makes perfect. Vamos a ver qué sería en Google Translate. En Google Translate sería practice makes perfect. Vamos a ver si hay alguna. Porque aquí en Google Translate han hecho las traducciones más adecuadas desde el punto de vista de lo más usual. Y lo más usual como traducción, porque practice makes perfect. Ah. Practice makes perfect. Bueno, aquí lo escribieron, ya puedes tú verlo. ¿Estás escuchándome?
La
Yes,
práctica hace la
teacher.
perfección.
La práctica hace la perfección, pero la traducción que le damos en Venezuela, por lo menos, es la práctica hace al maestro. ¿Ya?
Mm.
Y a veces uno agarra textos así y Google Translate le hace la conversión de los textos completos. No se lo he visto yo en otro traductor, que coloca las cosas que son como de uso diario, dichos populares. Entonces, pero para que tú tengas una idea, it is better if you get a better phrasal. I'm going to give you another book that has this kind of sayings or slangs, or I don't know how to say that. Okay, let's continue with the book because the time is running, and it's important for you to get it. Okay, now complete. Do, complete with do. Present tense verbs. Okay, everything is do, and the present tense and present tense. What do you say? You're going to use the verb do with present tense verbs. Complete the questions in present tense. Complete the answers with the correct verb. You have to use the correct verb. Then practice the conversation. What do you say about the first one? What does Tim say?
Uh, I a mover. I do people.
I
Ah,
help people.
oh,
I do people. I do people. Okay, I do people.
I do. Um, so, I help people to move.
I help people move. But
To
according
move.
to this, you have to use do.
Do only do.
Present tense. Well, I help. You could be I help people move their entire lives from their old home to their new home. It
Oh,
could be. But let's check it out later because we can go to the video and we can find what Tim said to Lisa. Okay, what did Lisa ask him?
how
In this case, it's necessary do.
do you
How
lie
do
about?
how do
Do you
you
lie
what?
about? Like?
How do you feel? I would say, how do you feel? How
Feel?
do you do about your job? How do you feel about your job? How do you do? Okay, what do you say in the next one? I really
Love? Love?
love my job.
My job.
Like my job or love. Okay, how about the other?
How do you mm, feel your day?
I would say your day. How do you start your day? How do you
I
start?
start.
Start could be a good verb for this, but you will have to listen to what Tim said. You're going to listen to the whole thing about Tim, and you're going to tell me, okay? Tell me about the other one.
Move?
Well, it could be carry or move.
Carry.
I carry boxes, or I pack boxes, or I close boxes. I don't know.
Move.
I carry boxes. I lift boxes. Lift, you know what lift, L-I-F-T, okay? What is next?
Package?
Probably package, or
Package
folds.
item.
You know what folds means? When you cover with paper or when you cover things with plastic,
Oh,
folds,
okay.
okay? And,
Organize the truck.
okay, organize, it could be organize the truck, I don't know. Sometimes
I drive the truck.
drive the truck.
That's
That's
the easy
easy
part.
part, the easy part. Let me check it out. You're going to listen to the information and you're going to tell me what is correct, okay? After you pay attention to this, okay? Pay attention to this. Observe, I cannot click on here because if I click on here, the image falls down, okay? Fails. Mhm. How about, can you read it and complete with do or the verb that it corresponds to each image here? But I don't know. Can you see that the truck is here? The truck is here. Okay. And I'm going to play it, but it has to be the mover. Is the mover at the beginning? No. Is the mover here?
Um,
Is the mover here? Yeah,
I
the mover
don't
is here.
remember.
So it's here. It's here. Before 1 minute. 1 minute. It's over here. But it is difficult. Okay, right here. Right here. This is the beginning. I'm a mover. Okay? Let me check it out. But it is difficult. Okay. Let me check it
Let's
out.
take a look at the jobs that make our world go round.
Here you are.
My name's Tim. I'm a mover.
Now, at the beginning, pay attention. Listen to everything.
I help people move their entire lives from their old home to their new home.
Okay, what is it here?
I help people
I help people
mm,
move
move
their entire lives from their home to their new home, from their old homes to their new home. So, move. I help people move. Move. M-O-V-E. I think it is. Continue. Pay attention to the next one.
How do you feel about your job?
Okay, you tell me.
How do you feel about your job?
Okay, feel is F-E-E-L. Remember, double E-L. Feel. How do you feel about your job? Okay, continue. I really, pay attention.
I really like my job.
What is it?
I really like my job.
I really like my job. Continue here. Next one.
Every day is different, and there are always different problems to solve.
I really like my job. But Lisa, did you listen to Lisa? I didn't listen to Lisa.
No,
Heavy furniture, expensive items, small staircases. Moving pianos is very difficult.
How do you spend your day?
Okay, here you are. Tell
how
me.
do you spend your day?
Spend. S-P-E-N-D. Spend. How do you
Yes.
spend your day? Okay? Because there was a cut here. How do you spend your day? Okay? Observe the answer. The answer that he says.
Pack boxes,
Oh, I didn't catch it. It's difficult. Pay attention.
I pack boxes,
Okay, what did he say before boxes?
I
Pay
don't know.
attention. He said, I pack.
Pack.
How do you spell pack?
P-A-C-K.
That's okay. P-A-C-K. Observe. Listen to it again.
At your job?
I really like my job. Every day is different, and there are always different problems to solve. Heavy furniture, expensive items,
It's not included.
small staircases. Moving pianos is very difficult.
How do you spend your day?
I pack boxes, carry items,
Carry items. Pack and
and
carry.
organize the truck.
Organize it.
Sometimes I drive the truck, but
Sometimes
that's the easy
right.
part.
Okay, that's okay. Now, did you check it out? Huh? Okay, if you want to see the answers are completely here. Here. You see? You see. Help, move, do, feel, like. How do you like your job? The other one is, huh?
Spend.
How do you spend your day? Pack,
Pack,
carry, organize,
carry,
and drive.
organize, drive.
Everything is correct. No problem. Okay? Everything is correct. Now, have a similar conversation. Have similar conversations using your own information. Okay? If you don't work, choose a job from your book. Okay? But this is something that we are going to do tomorrow with Mr. Petit. Probably Mr. Petit is coming tomorrow, and I'm going to send him this video so that he can prepare about asking about jobs. And you're going to invent a job for your own, which is not the job of an electrical engineer, but imagine that you get another different job. Don't tell him anything. I'm going to have another job. Okay? And you're going to laugh a little bit about me. Okay? We are going to do this. If you don't have a job, well, I have this job, but I could have another job. Asking about jobs, you're going to ask each other, Petit to you, and you to Petit, all of the questions about your job. Okay? You understand this? Is it clear? So this is the last activity of this video resource book, because for tomorrow we do not continue with unit number 3. No, we are going to be on the student book unit number 2, okay?
So, okay.
Tomorrow we continue unit number 2 on the student book, okay? And we have to cover Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, all unit 2 completely. Remember, if we cover 4 pages or 3 or 4 pages every day, we can cover not only the student's book or the video resource book, but the workbook too. The same way we did with the unit number 1. Do you remember that we covered the unit number 1 too? And the video
Yes, teacher.
resource book, the student's book, and the workbook
In
together?
workbook.
All,
Yes.
all of them in 1 week?
Yes, teacher.
Ok. Si lo hicimos la semana pasada, ¿podremos hacerlo esta semana también? Eso depende. It doesn't depend on me. It depends on you and on Mr. Petit. So I'm going to stop this here. I'm going to play the same sticker every day I put, so that you are going to have this activity for tomorrow. Tomorrow is March 8th. So tomorrow we cover this, okay? But now I'm going to stop sharing this and I'm going to say goodbye. See you tomorrow, Mr.
See
Tweet.
you, teacher. Thank you.
Have sweet
Bye.
dreams and sleep well and relax, okay? Because this is your time. Bye. Have
Thank
a
you,
nice
bye.
evening and good night. Sleep long, long, long. Okay?